As of Tuesday evening, there have been more than 128,000 absentee ballot requests made in the state of Mississippi, but not everyone who asks for one gets one. The Madison County Clerk of Court's office is buzzing with people looking to vote absentee for the November 3rd election. Their reasons can vary, from being out of town on Election Day, over the age of 65, or disabled. The latest numbers from the Secretary of State's office show of the 5,454 ballots that were requested in Madison County, 5,277 were actually sent. Clerk of Court Anita Ray says if it's not sent, it's largely because the voter is not eligible.
And as we look the person up, we see that they're not a registered voter. And then we had to spoil that application, because we can't send out a ballot to a person that, doesn't live in the Madison County or who is not a registered voter.
Hinds County has the largest disparity in our viewing area, with less than 2,000 not sent to those who requested it. Rankin County has the lowest, with a difference of just 7 who asked but were not sent a ballot.
We've got, obviously, an explosion of absentee voting this year.
Secretary of State Michael Watson says the election ballot process is handled on the county level, and while the state does track the absentee voting numbers, it does not do so based on race or gender.
Why does the state not track these numbers based on race?
That's a great question. It's something that the legislature could, impose if they chose to do so. One of the things I like to point out is this year, we've talked time and time again about making it easy for Mississippians to vote, but balancing that with the integrity of the elections process.
Watson says the state does not ask a voter who requests a ballot what their gender or race is. He says it is not part of the state voter tracking program that is tracking historic numbers with still 2 weeks to go.
One of the key things we'd like to talk about, we had over 113,000 new registrants this year, registered voters. So we're growing that number, and in my opinion, we're increasing the education, making sure individuals understand the importance of being registered to vote, the importance of coming out to vote.
The absentee ballot numbers are already 30,000 more than what was requested back in 2016, and there's still 2 weeks left in this election process. The deadline for the absentee ballot voting in person is October 31st. In Jackson, Scott Simmons, 16 WAPT News.